Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. If you're joining me live, please do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that share button, tag Lolly Dolly, everybody, and let them know your boy, my squad. We are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. Today is Wednesday, W-I-N-S Day. It's Wednesday, July the 5th, 2023. Excuse me. And we are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. All of my YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, family members and friends, thank you for joining the show. Shout out to you, God's infinite son. Appreciate you, my brother, for joining us live right here on the Ramonepreston Show. Again, today is Wednesday, July the 5th. My hope and expectation is that all of you enjoyed your 4th. And I'm excited. I'm excited about today's show because I'm going to be talking to you today about how to develop a marketer's mindset, or how to develop the mindset of a marketer. All right. So I really appreciate it. I got a question that just came in already on Instagram. Have you ever studied copyright, patent, or trademark? Yes, I have. And I have a couple attorneys that I work with on my trademarks and my copyrights. I have a couple books that I've written. I have my online training university. And we probably have right now, I think we might have about 4 or 5 different trademarks right now. And we're working on a couple other trademarks. So I just talked about this Monday in my coaching call with my mentees. I was sharing with them that I trademark things that I know have monetary value, and also that have legacy value. So we have about 4 or 5 different trademarks right now, and we're working on some other trademarks. I haven't really patented anything. I think I do have some intellectual property, some processes that we use that we could patent if we wanted to. I haven't taken it that far. What I like to do is I like to send certain things to my attorneys, and I let them look over it to see if something is patentable, if something is marketable, or if something needs to be copywritten. That's what I like to do, because it can cost money and it takes time to do it. So thank you for asking the question. Again, I want to say welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. For those of you that don't know, my name is Ramonepreston. I'm just using Ramonepreston because depending on where you know me from, I got so many other adjectives that go with Ramonepreston: prophet, apostle, spiritual father, entrepreneur, CEO, boss man. I don't know. I'm here, and I'm so happy to be here. And again, today I want to talk about how you, ladies and gentlemen, how you can really develop the mindset of a marketer. All right. So please let me know what city you're watching me from today. For those of you that are joining me live, would you be so kind to let me know what city you are watching your boy from? What city are you watching me from? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what city you're watching me from. I appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comments. If I missed the question, I'll come back. We got Duluth. Is that Duluth, Georgia? Are you in the AT and the L? Is that Duluth, Georgia? Let me know where you're watching me from. Put in the comments what city you're watching me from. So as I've been sharing with y'all that have been following me for the past couple weeks, Duluth, Georgia. Thank you for joining us today. Duluth, Georgia is in his house, y'all. So for the past couple weeks, I've been talking to all of you about sales and marketing. for a couple different reasons, okay? This is how I'm gonna open up today's show. I've been talking to y'all about sales and marketing for a couple different reasons. Number one, sales and marketing are the lifelines to any business. It doesn't matter how good you are at what you do. It doesn't matter how knowledgeable you are of the products and services that you provide. If you do not have a solid and I can say, sophisticated sales and marketing system with the right processes, it's going to be very difficult for you to have a long-term, sustainable, successful business, point blank, period. The truth is this: even if you are good at sales, if you are good at understanding sales and having a CRM and knowing some of the ins and outs of how to walk people through a sales process, you're still limited in how successful your business will be long term if you do not have an understanding of marketing. Now, I don't claim to be the marketing guru. Okay, I have mentors and people that I learn from. I go into rooms on a regular basis with people who are making millions, hundreds of millions of dollars a year just from their marketing abilities. So I don't know everything about marketing. I'm not the marketing guru, but what I do know is the things that I have implemented in my business based on what I've learned about marketing, they have helped me exponentially make more sales. All right. So when I talk about sales and marketing, I'm talking about it, number one, from a firsthand perspective. I'm sharing with you not things that I think will work. I'm sharing with you things that I've learned, that I've put to practice, and that have produced results. So if I have certain strategies that I use for my marketing that helps me make more sales, I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to let you know what's working and what's not working. Doesn't mean it's the only thing. It doesn't mean I have all the answers. But what it does mean is I sit here today in front of you, and if you just look at all of my social media, if you just look at all of my social media channels, I might have a total of maybe somewhere between 30 to 40,000 followers across all of my platforms. We're talking about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and TikTok. I may have about 40,000 followers, okay? Real followers. I mean, people that have subscribed or have liked and followed, and they did it. I didn't buy none of these followers, okay? I mean, I think I bought some on Facebook like years ago when me and my son was trying to figure it out. I think we were trying to run some ads or something. Something happened on Facebook, I do know, years ago, that we got followers on there that wasn't real, and we realized it real quick, like within a week or two. And we stopped doing it. It was some strategy we were working on, but that was years ago. I'm just bringing it up to be honest with you. The followers you see on my YouTube page, the followers you see on my Instagram page, the followers you see on my LinkedIn page, my, Facebook, TikTok, it's probably about 40,000 followers. I'm bringing this up to explain something to you. I probably make more money with just that few of followers, and that's not a lot of followers compared to some people on social media. All right, there are people who have way more followers than me, hundreds of thousands of followers, but I know people who have way more followers than me, and they do not make as much money as I do on the internet or from social media. You get what I'm saying? Now, why is that so? Well, this ties into your marketing. This ties into your sales. And this is why I talk so heavily on it, because these are the lifelines of your business. So even though I don't want to go deep into the sales part today, I want to at least share with you some things that you need to do and things that you need to think about with regard to developing a marketer's mindset, okay? You need to develop a marketer's mindset. And if you stick around to the end of the show, I'm gonna extend an offer to you today because we have an upcoming sales and marketing workshop, in person or virtual. You can choose how you want to attend it. But in 2 weeks, we're going to be hosting a sales and marketing workshop right here at our headquarters in Buckhead. I would love for you to come, spend the day with me and my team. Half of the day of this 1-day workshop, we're going to be focusing on marketing, okay? I'm going to show you how to put a marketing system together, marketing campaigns. I'm going to teach you the things that we use in our organization for marketing purposes and how we're able to monetize and make money the way we do in our marketing. And then the second half of the day, we're going to be talking about sales. I'm going to show you how to put a sales script together. I'm going to help you with your value proposition or your elevator pitch and just help you fine tune your script, because your script needs to be seen in your landing pages, on your website, in your emails, anything that you produce in your marketing. It needs to have tied into it your sales process. That's very important and it's very strategic, and it's going to be the difference between you making money from your products and services, making enough money, okay? So I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. But again, today I want to really talk about you developing the mindset of a marketer. You have to develop this. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are a business owner, if you're a leader, if you're the breadwinner of your family, you ain't even got to be an entrepreneur. I tell this to my staff all the time. Just because you don't own the business don't mean you don't need to be thinking about like people who own businesses. You are a business. And in order for you as a business to make more money, to increase your revenue, to explode and to grow and expand, whether you own the business or not, but especially if you own the business, you need to learn the fundamentals of marketing and sales. And you got to learn how to bring those two together and make them jokers work to get you to where you want to go. But today we want to talk about, how do you develop the mindset of a marketer? Well, first of all, you need to know what marketing is. How you going to develop a mindset of a marketer and you don't even know what a marketer is? You don't even know what marketing is. I'm going to give you like a real bougie definition of what marketing is, okay? Marketing refers to, if you're taking notes, the activities any business undertakes to provide value to potential customers and clients. So if you're a business owner, all right, all of the activities that your business undertakes to provide value to potential customers and clients, those activities are categorically marketing activities, all right? So the key word behind marketing is value, all right? So you're not marketing your business. You're not marketing your business unless your business is participating in certain activities that are designed to provide value to potential customers and clients. That's the key word. So if there was one word you needed to identify with to help define and describe what marketing really is, that one word would be value. Most business owners today, all you got to do is just go on social media like you on now when the show is over. All you need to do is just look at what people post on their social media pages. Go to certain social media pages of people who got businesses or who sell stuff and look at the content that they provide and produce. Look at the things that they say. All you got to do is just look at what they're doing. And you'll see that most entrepreneurs and business owners are not what? They're not marketing. Why aren't they marketing? Because they're not really providing value. So if you want to learn like a simple way of marketing, if you want to understand marketing from its most simplistic form, all you need to do is learn how to provide value to potential customers and clients. So listen, I'm married. I've been married over 20 years, or 20 years this year. I've been married, and you know, me and my wife, we happily married. It's been over 20 years, right? But when I first met my wife, I wasn't sure she would marry me, right? I didn't know that. I had to, holla. I had to get her attention. I had to have a conversation. I had to butter her up a little bit. How you doing? What's going on? What's your name? I had to do what I did in order to at least have a conversation with her, right? Then once I got her attention and started communicating with her, I had to share my life, my stories. I had to, show her compatibilities. I needed her to see the value. I mean, we all go through this in life. Like everything in life is really about marketing, if truth be told, because everything in life is about value. Are you providing value to people you want to have a relationship with, you want to marry, you want to date, you want to do business with? It's all about marketing, okay? So again, if you're going to develop the mindset of a marketer, you need to first understand what marketing is. So if marketing is all about your business participating in activities that provide value to potential customers and clients, what that means is if you are a marketer, or if you're developing the mentality and the mindset of a marketer so that your business can market what you're thinking about and what you have, that means you're developing the mindset to provide value to people. That's what you should all be thinking about. All y'all entrepreneurs that's watching me today, the only thing you need to be thinking about is, how can I give people that I don't know, that don't know me, that haven't done business with me, or maybe they have, how can I give people value? How can I show up on social media every day and provide value to people? I can promise you this. When I wake up in the morning, one of the first hats I put on, this bald head, a hat, invisible hat, is a marketer's hat. Even when I don't put on the CEO hat, even when I don't put on the financial guy hat. Man, there's a lot of hats that we wear as entrepreneurs, but I'm telling you, none of those hats mean anything if I can't put a marketer's hat on. So you need to put a marketer's hat on. You need to take the mentality, the mindset. You need to develop this. You need to adopt this. And all day, every day, what you need to be thinking about is, what can I say? What can I produce? What can I create? What can I put together that can bring value to potential customers and clients? I hope I'm making sense to y'all, because that's like the basis. That's the bedrock of being successful in business, okay? So the first step is at least understanding what marketing is. Marketing refers to, again, the activities a business undertakes to provide value to potential customers and clients. Now, I want you to look at all the things you do all day in your business. How many things are you doing in your business right now, or on a day-to-day basis, that are specific to providing value to people who don't know you, who you don't know, and who probably have never done business with you? It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of time, but I can promise you this. If you can figure out creative ways to give me value when I see your posts, when I read your email, when I answer your phone call, when I read your text, when I watch your video, when I go to your social media site, when I go to your landing page, or when I come to an event or a workshop or a webinar, if you could figure out the most creative ways to give me as a consumer value on a regular basis, at some point, that value gonna be stacked up, and it's gonna become so valuable that I'll be knocking on your door trying to figure out how I could get more from you. That's what you need to be doing. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm sharing with you right now is the game. I wish I would have understood this 20 years ago when me and my wife started our entrepreneurial journey. I didn't understand it. And here's what's even crazier. When me and my wife started 20 years ago as a two-person real estate team, I remember we both took a picture together. We got some cards made. This is pre-internet, pre-social media the way it is. We got some cards made. We got some brochures put together. And I think under our names, we had sales and marketing specialists. I think that's what we used, sales and marketing specialists. My wife was the real estate salesperson. I guess I was assuming the responsibility and the role of the marketing person from the perspective that I was gathering emails. I was trying to get people's names and numbers. I was doing something similar to what I do now. The only thing was I didn't have a CRM. I didn't have any platforms. I didn't have social media. I just had like a composition book that I was putting people's information in because I wanted to get names and addresses. It wasn't email addresses. It was just physical addresses because I wanted to send them a brochure for them to do business with us. But I didn't know a lot of the things that I know now. If I did, I wouldn't just be sending brochures and passing out cards. That's what I was doing 20 years ago. I'm passing out cards. I'm going to networking events, shaking hands. I mean, it may have had its place, but it didn't make the impact that real marketing from a value perspective made. I hope y'all understanding where I'm going with this and how important this is to your business. So again, the key to developing the mindset of a marketer is first and foremost understanding what that means to develop a mindset of a marketer. What that means is you are developing a mindset of somebody who's always looking for ways to provide value to people. And most likely, if you're going to provide value to people, you're going to take your products and your services, okay? So I'm showing you how to do it. You're going to take your products and your services. You got to look at whatever products you have. You got to look at whatever, okay? You got to look at whatever products you have. You got to look at whatever services you provide, okay? So you put this list together. What products do I have? What services do I have? What are you selling? What are you selling? Oh, in other words, what are you, this is the key word. I talked about this last week. What are you offering? Okay? So you got to look at your products and services and you've got to figure out, do I need to offer a combination of both? If I only have services, do I need to create some products? Do I own enough products and services, or do I need to use other people's products and services? But whatever the case is, you got to look at your products and services and you've got to figure out, what are you offering? What are you offering? I like to recommend to my students and to my clients and mentees that you have a inventory of products and services. Now, of course, your products and services, they need to be valuable. They need to be good. Whatever it is that you're selling, it needs to be good. It needs to be valuable. But if you know you have valuable products, valuable services, things that people can actually benefit from, all right, if they buy them, what you need to do is you need to figure out what your star, this is a star, you need to figure out what your star product or your star service or maybe a hybrid of both is. Like, what is your star? What is the thing? What is the MVP that you have? What is that MVP thing? What is that one thing that you have? And it's hard for a lot of entrepreneurs to do this because entrepreneurs want to talk about the 100 things that they do, the 500 products that they have. We're not worried about that. What we need to focus on is, What are we offering, and what is that star offer? What is the thing that we have? Why is this important? The reason why this is important, because if I'm developing the mindset of a marketer, and if I'm preparing myself for this type of marketing, and I know my marketing as a marketer has to be based on activities I'm undertaking in my business that 100% provide value to people, then that means when people do get the value that I give to them and they decide to want to do business with me, I have to have something that I can offer them that's even more valuable than the value that I've given to them in my marketing. Because there's a level of value that you're giving to people in your marketing, and then there's a level of value that you're giving to people in your selling. But you ain't even got to the selling part yet. You're still in the marketing part. But my marketing and the value that I give in it needs to be interconnected to my selling and the value that I'm going to give in that. If you're following me on that. Okay? So when I look at my products and services, I need to figure out, what am I offering? I need to put some type of star product or star service together, or star program. I need to have a hybrid of everything to make it as valuable as I can, and I need to put a dollar amount to it. I need to price it. Okay? And this is going to be like my sale. Then I need to figure out how many pieces of information can I take from my products and services so that I can distribute it in my marketing. Okay? So I want to take pieces of information. I want to take strategies. I want to create how-to strategies. And I want to take principles that can be executed, and I want to start sharing information about my products and services, but not from the perspective that I'm just telling people what I sell. Okay? So a lot of times entrepreneurs, they think they're marketing when they're really trying to sell, or they're trying to run an ad. They're advertising. They're really not marketing. You get what I'm saying? They're advertising, they're not marketing. So they're not really giving value to the end user. They're just advertising because they think what they're saying is valuable to them, but it ain't doing nothing for the person who's watching. It's just like for you right now. If you watching this, if you're not a professional marketer, what I'm saying to you about marketing may be valuable to you, because maybe you don't market the way professional marketers market. Maybe your marketing doesn't make money. Maybe it doesn't produce results. Maybe you don't know how to market. Maybe you don't know how to take products and services and create content around them that's valuable to people. So that means what I'm sharing with you and showing you is what? Is valuable information. Well, guess what? I'm giving you valuable information. If you keep listening to me and watching me, maybe, just maybe, if not you, somebody at some point is going to say, man, I want to know more about what he's saying. I want to get it all. I don't just want a little information from a show. I want a whole course. I want to go to his workshop. I want to sit with him and I want to chop it up. I want him to help me put a whole marketing plan together. You see what I mean? So at some point, it will produce a business opportunity. Okay? So developing the mindset of a marketer first requires you to understand marketing and understand that your marketing is tied to the value you create, not just in what you sell to people, but in the value you create through the content, through the information that you provide for people. And most likely it's free, it's on a regular, ongoing basis, and is giving people a reason to pay attention to you. So you want to take your products and services, you want to figure out what you're offering, you want to make sure that you create some offer or some star program, like an MVP program or product or service that you're able to offer that's full of substantial value. It's got to be valuable now. It's got to be worth it. It's got to be something. Otherwise, after a while, you might get a couple people to buy something, and then they're going to start saying, yeah, it ain't nothing there. You ain't really giving us nothing. You just sold us on an idea, but it ain't really no value. You want to make sure it's valuable enough, okay? And it's okay if you give more than what you got paid for. That's the game. That's the goal, for you to continue to give more than what people pay for, because you're going to always continue to get business when you do that. That's just the way it is. And then you want to market or take the products and services that you sell, and you